Hey everybody, anyone is here, and today we are going to be checking out Kingdom Rise. It is a game on Steam Early Access. Right now, actually for the next... Well, by the time you see this video, it's probably not going to be that price anymore. It's regularly at $14.99. Right now, it's on sale for $13.49. Again, by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be back to $14.99. Because it's Steam Early Access, there is a lot of bugs left in this game, but the developer's doing a really, really good job of updating them and squashing the bugs as they go along. So right off the bat, it's a combat PvP type game with a couple different game modes. There seems to be team deathmatch, regular deathmatch, and capture the point. One of the first things that are really nice about this game is the customization. If we hop out into loadout real quick, you could see there is just a ton of options to make this guy look however you want him to look. We could change belts. We could change his what's on his groin, which I like. This little heart. I like this little heart on the groin. I know it's not a heart, but I like it. You could change the boots. You could change his voice. There's effect, every time you do it, kill somebody or make some type of move, you get a little scream, and you can change that. You can even change what's on his arms individually, which is really nice. I like actually running with... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's change this back to that and change this back to nothing. I actually kind of like running with this something on my right arm. Oh, my left arm, but not my right arm. There we go. And there's just a lot of customizations. It seems like some of this customization just doesn't work yet. So, for example, I can't seem to change my hair color. It actually just moves the screen around, which is fine. Again, this is Steam Early Access, so there is going to be quite a few bugs. One thing to note, that even though I'm going out there pretty much naked right now, that doesn't make any change of armor. So it's not like if you don't put on a good enough... Let's just get this scarf off. Actually, you know what? I like this scarf. If you don't put on enough armor, you're going to be attacked more likely. Another thing worth mentioning is the cape. You probably want to keep a cape on because this is the only way to signify what team you're on, red or blue. If you don't have a cape, it's going to be really hard for your teammates to know what team you're actually playing for. So, again, this is a multiplayer-only game. Online multiplayer. There's no single player, but there is a tutorial mode. So the first thing you'll notice right here is it talks about tutorial videos. I know it's really hard to read the screen. With that soap there, it makes the with that smoke there, it makes the interface a little bit hard to read, but hopefully you could see it. Right here, it shows you the basic and advanced movements, and if you go to this URL right here, there's a couple videos about it and how to do those different movements. What we're going to do first is we're going to jump into the practice range, just so I could show you some of the different items in the game, different effects, and then we'll jump into some fighting. The problem is the fighting is so fast-paced, and there's some people who are really good at it that I don't think I'll be able to show you everything while fighting. So right off the bat, before every match, excuse me, you can edit your loadout. So you can edit your sword, which is a couple different types of swords. I've been using this sword that you can't really see. For some reason, it's not actually allowing me to change my sword. But it seems like the sword, and I could be wrong about this, but it's completely cosmetic. We use a fire, mobility, bowman, or stealth. They seem to do pretty much the same amount of damage, just different types of attacks. Then you have a special. Right now I have my special set for throwing axes, but you can also have a bow, a trap, and a mine. Worth noting with the throwing axe, you only get one of them, but they are actually really powerful. Some people think the bow is op. And in a lot of cases, it kind of is. You get quite a few shots. I think you have unlimited shots on the bow. And if you can get the aiming down well, you can do a lot of damage. A trap will allow you to throw a trap down, and if somebody walks near it, it will blow up. And a mine is exactly what it sounds like. You place a mine down, and if anybody walks over the mine, they take damage. Then you have two spell buttons, Q and E. Both of the spell buttons have the same spells that you can put, but obviously you can put different ones for each button. Right now, I'm using Stealth as my Q and Teleport as my E, but as you can see, there is quite a few different ones. The reason I'm using Stealth and Teleport, Stealth obviously makes you turn invisible. Teleport teleports you a short distance. Those seem to be the two most effective magic. Fireball works really well too, but the problem is this game is mostly hand-to-hand combat, and a projectile magic like Fireball and Freeze, if you're too close to the opponent and you shoot it, you actually get hurt yourself. Fire circles are very very powerful one, and it could pretty much one-hit people within a area of effect. The problem with Fire Circle is the cooldown is just ridiculously long. Magic immunity is actually a really good one. It allows you that when you have this going, any of these other different magic won't deal damage to you, which is nice. Heal obviously heals you, and plane shift, while you're doing a plane shift, you can't take any damage. So let's just jump into the training course, and I could show you some of the basic combat motions. So first of all, I was talking about my throwing knife, my throwing axe. This is a throwing axe. You throw it out and it blows up. It really does a lot of damage. To show you my basic magic abilities that I have equipped, Q makes me invisible. This is actually really op, because you can see the cooldown is very, very low, and you stay invisible for a long time. So really, you could just stay invisible, because once you come out of invisibility, you can just jump right into it. One thing that is worth noting is that when you're invisible, if you swing your sword, let's just come out of invisibility and I'll show you. Any second now I should come out of invisibility. There you go. If you swing your sword while invisible, you will come visible again. So that's definitely worth noting. My other ability right now is the teleport. So if you hold down E, it kind of gives you a little graphical indicator of where you're going to teleport to. And then when you let go of it, that is where you go. This is actually a really, really strong ability because the cooldown on it isn't too bad and allows you to not only get away from fights easier, but it also allows you to get to places quicker and easier that you couldn't normally get to. There is actually one map that it seems like if you don't have teleport, you can't even access most of it. So the combat seems pretty simple and straightforward at first, but the more you play it, the more you can see that it is pretty complex. You control everything with your left and right mouse. Left mouse is a actual attack. Right mouse is block. Now, but there's more to it than just that. When you want to actually attack, depending on the way that you're swinging the mouse when you attack, it dictates what type of attack you're going to do. So, for example, sorry, I'm just adjusting my mouse a little bit. If I wanted to swing side to side, I didn't do it that way. You actually move the mouse side to side. Very straightforward. If you want to swing forward, you go up. If you want to swing down, you go down. Very, very straightforward. One of the more advanced techniques that I haven't gotten down too well yet, but you can do is, what you'll notice is when you do a swing, you have a slight cooldown before you can swing again. So I can't just keep spamming the swinging and just keep swinging. But there is combos. So the side-to-side swing. So I move my mouse that way. I swing that way. I move my mouse this way. I didn't do it. I move my mouse this way. I swing that way. But if I do both of those in succession and get the timing right, I'll actually swing both ways. So watch, this way, then that way. See? No cooldown there. The same thing up and down. And you can actually, if you're really good, you can do it anyway, but you have to be pretty good at that. Another thing worth noting is when you're blocking, the block works the same way your attack does. Depending on which way you are looking is the way that you're going to attack. What's really cool is not only can you block, but you can kind of parlay and attack back at an opponent. I can't really show you that in the practice mode right now, but if I was blocking and I blocked it and then I swung, I would hit him before he had any chance of being able to hit me back. One more thing worth noting about the attack is that you have two different types of attack strengths. You could just click the button, which gives you a quick attack, and then you can hold the button, it gives you a more powerful attack. With the powerful attack, if you as soon as you're fully charged, it will automatically attack, so you can't actually hold that. One nice thing that you can do is you can actually fake out an opponent by charging up an attack and then hitting hitting block. It will stop your attack. So you will be able to fake him out. So he thinks you're gonna go up on him. You come up. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. And then you come up with a side swing. It's really, really cool. One more movement option you have is to be able to roll. You just hit control in the way that you're walking, and you will just roll, which is actually really nice. It seems like a lot of people actually don't know about this because I rarely see people rolling around. So that is the basics of the combat. So let's hop into a game and see if we can get some kills going. Now, it's worth noting that I'm not really that great at this game, and some people have been spending a lot of time on this, so they gotten really good. But I'm not bad. I would like to think I'm not bad. So we are in the play screen, and as you can see, you have three options right here. You have a quick join, You have a browser list. I guess this says quick list, and then you can host a game. I have not hosted a match yet, just because you have to do a bunch of port forwards, and I just don't really feel like dealing with that, especially when other people are hosting matches. But what's nice about the hosting the match, you could see the different maps that you have in the different game modes. It seems each map is specifically tied to a specific game mode. So like Snowblind is always deathmatch. Ruins of the Wolf King, I believe, is a capture the point. TDM, Mystic Falls is always a team deathmatch, etc. So let's go back. There's the Find game, which I have never actually been able to get to work. I could just sit here for 10 minutes and it never joined. Oh, and that's the first time it actually joined a game. So let's jump in here. As you can see, you could choose which side you're on. They say 0 there, and that's just a glitch. Again, it's early access. You have to really forgive it a little bit, but I usually auto select. At the beginning of every match, even after a match ends, you get option to change your loadouts. We're gonna go in with my normal loadout just to show you the combat a little bit better, because I'm just kind of better with this loadout. Luckily, I do have the teleport, because this, I believe, is the map I was talking about. There's literally nobody else in this game. This is the map I was talking about where you need teleport to get around, because as you can see, I can't get over to there without actually teleporting there. So that's definitely worth mentioning, that there is maps like that. This would be capture the point, and it's a very straightforward game mode. Basically, what you have to do is just stand on the point to capture it. Let's just capture the point. Okay, something's messed up, because I'm not actually capturing that, am I? But you would just stand on the point to capture it, and you will then have to defend it. So let's see if we can find a different game, a different server to play on where there's actually people to play with. So we'll go back into play, and this time we'll go into the server browser. The server browser is a little buggy. These player statistics here don't always seem to be correct, and you don't always connect to the server you think you're connecting to, which is worth noticing. So we're just going to connect to the first one and see what we get in. Okay, so we're in a game. We can hear people playing in the background, so we know that this is a live match with actual people. So we're just going to auto-select. We're going to keep our equip up, and we will play. Okay, so it looks like we are playing Team Deathmatch, red versus blue. Oh, and we already... Oh, and the game's over. That was quick. I was hoping... maybe this wasn't Team Deathmatch. This actually might have been Capture the Point, because if you see, there's 2 timers on the bottom. So let's hopefully that another match starts up fairly quickly. We are good with our loadout, so we don't really need to change anything. This is a Team Deathmatch, so this actually might not be Team Deathmatch. This might just be Deathmatch. So as you can see, a lot of people... Ooh, wow, he kind of screwed me up there. A lot of people use the stealth teleport combo because it is the most powerful combo of the bunch. So let's see if we can find a couple guys that we can kill. Is there? Yeah, there's plenty of people in here, so we should not have a problem finding people. Let's see if we can hit somebody with our axe. And I just threw the axe at that and killed ourselves. That was really nice. So let's see if we can get a kill here. Oh, look at that. We're doing some good. As you can see, he's kind of blocking me, but then somebody snuck up behind me and killed me. And there is a lot of death stealing in this game, because, somebody can just stand there while you're battling somebody, watch you take a lot of damage, and then come in with one hit and kill you. And like I said, there's a lot of people in here who've really got the combos going really well, and also got the parlays going really well, so you have to watch out. This game does take a lot of practice, but it really is a lot of fun. Something I don't think I showed you is when you're holding shift, you kind of sheath your sword and you could run, but obviously you can't actually do anything when you're holding shift and it's sheath, so you have to let go to bring your sword out to be able to fight again. See if we can get these guys with this axe. Very cool. Now let's get in here. See if we can get this kill steal. Oh. Let's see. Come on, one more hit. Oh, we're gonna die. Got him. Okay, good. So we got one kill at least, and he came in and killed us. It's fine. It's very fine. Let's get back in here. As you can see, there is a bunch of graphical glitches in this game. Unfortunately, I don't know why it says I have no axe. I should have one. Yeah, it does. I do have one. Again, there's a lot of glitches in this game that you're just going to have to keep an eye on. Oh, I just took a kill and got killed myself. I just pulled up. I never pulled up that console before. So, yeah, let's keep on going and see if we can get some more going. I'm only going to play this match just for a couple more minutes so I could jump into a different match using a different loadout. I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes to show you this. See if we can... Oh, we both had the same idea, but I hit him. Very cool. So let's see if we can get up there. And, again, I know this guy's on our team, but you get points any way you look at it. So you might want to... Oh, and I have to block a lot more often. Oh... And he killed me. So let's jump into another match using a different loadout just so I could show you a little bit more of the game. Let's go back into the server browser and just hop into the first one. It doesn't really matter. We're going to try to change our sword. We'll use the fire sword. Did that actually change? No, for some reason I can't change my sword. I don't know why. We will switch to fireball and heal. Yeah, that seems good. And you know what? We'll put in the bow just so you can see the bow. And it doesn't even matter because this game actually just ended. Let's try this again. So we have that. We want to change to bow. We want to use fireball and healing. There you go. So let's give this out. And of course... Oh, let's see if we can get a kill here before... Oh, we died. Now, again, we now picked a map... We don't have the teleport ability, and now we're in that map where you kind of need it. But that's fine. Let's see if we can hit somebody with this fireball. We did not. We can heal ourselves. What's really cool about healing is it kind of has an area of effect where it not only heals you, but it heals friendlies around you. So let's see if we can get to a sniping point where we can use our bow. Let's see. I haven't spent too much time with this. Let's see if we can hit him. We hit him once. Let's see if we can hit him again. Oh, and I just walked off and died. As you can see, when you have your bow out, you're unable to use your magic abilities, which is what makes, in my opinion, the bow kind of annoying. But again, if you get really good with the bow, you can do a lot of damage. Let's see if we can kill this guy. One of the times I played, I had this little crosshair that would show me where my bow was going to shoot at, but I can't seem to find it anymore. And I'm just getting killed over and over again. This is capture the point, so you'll see a lot less of your own teammates killing each other, and I did not mean to do that right there. Let's get this bow back out and see if we can just get at least one kill with the bow. Even if it's our own guy, at this point, I'm okay with that. I can't even see where my bow is shooting at right now, but it's fine. It is fine. So let's get back in here. Let's put away our bow, and let's see if we can get some fighting going on. We have our fire set up, so you know what? Just shoot a fireball at this guy. There you go. Oh, no, he didn't actually. And what we could do is... Oh, no, same team, guys. Same team. And he killed me. That is one of the problems with this game. And I guess this isn't actually... I thought this was capture the point, but I guess not. That is one of the problems with this game. Your teammates will purposely go out of their way to kill you just because you will get points for doing that. So if you're going to get points for killing either team or killing... Ooh, let's get this... Oh, and I just walked off. So if you're going to get points either for killing your own team or the other team, it doesn't matter. Some people are just going to kill anybody they see. Which is, I mean, really... Oh... Let's see if we can get a kill here. Nope, and we died. So, I mean, that's pretty much Kingdom Rise in a nutshell. It's a lot of fun. $14.99 if you're not a big fan of buggy games. If you don't want to help the developer test his game, I probably wouldn't buy it right now in early access. That said, the developer has been very, very responsive with bugs and trying to do his best to make the game as good as he can. So it definitely is worth paying that $14.99 if you don't mind dealing with the bugs. When this game comes out, when it's cleaned up, when all these bugs are worked out, I would definitely say that this is definitely a contender for a great, great combat game. So that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please subscribe if you want to see more like it. It does really help me a lot. Also, throw it a like to show other people that you enjoyed the film. And again, likes really, really do help. And thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Taste death!